What's up, y'all? Time for another video. I wanted to talk about weight training or weight cutting in the UFC and stuff like that. Let me get to the part. 135 and a half. Basically, from everything I know, this guy Cameron Smotherman, he was cutting for a fight for UFC 324. I don't even know the weight or anything like that. I don't really know anything about this guy, but I just saw this. 135 and a half.
135 and a half.
I'm sure all of us saw this. Boom, right on. I think that he had a seizure too. His eyes are like rolled in the back of his head and stuff like that. And this dude, he came out later and said, "Oh, I wasn't even really cutting that much. Like it was like, a slight cut." But clearly, he's dehydrated. He's done. On top of that, I'm pretty sure Michael Bisping was like talking a bunch of shit, like, "Oh, you if you're gonna be like a professional fighter, you should be able to do this. This is like nothing. Like, you guys are exaggerating and stuff like that." Which is ironic because he lost a fucking eye in the octagon, but he's talking about people should just thug something out. Okay, I guess if you say so. This dude, he actually wasn't able to fight after that. And my problem with this is not just that this is like scary and it's fucked up and stuff. It's just that I just think that weight cutting to like a crazy amount. Like I think Paddy Pimblett said that he walks around at like 195 normally. Weight cutting from that to 155 is insane. I just think it's stupid because what's the point of weight classes? I guess you guys want to weigh close the same night or something, but that's not even true because they just inflate the next night. So what's the point of weight classes? It's just stupid. I just don't like it. I think that's just like a way for people to get the edge on each other. And me right now, I'm trying to get into better shape. So like a couple months ago, I weighed out 205, and now I'm trying to get down to 170. I don't have a fight or anything. I just want to get into like good shape, And I think if I were to be really good at weight cutting and I weighed 235, or that's crazy, 205, like I said before, and then I got down to not even 170 but 155 because that's what Patty did. I just think that's stupid. I just think that then I'm just a 200-pound guy who just weight cut 50 pounds overnight, and then I gained back 20 pounds the night of, so I weigh like 175 or something like that. What's the point of that? Is this why is this still going on? Why is this still a thing? I mean, I get why. Like they even do it in boxing too. It's not just like a UFC MMA specific thing. It's also in boxing, kickboxing. In any sport, you could get an advantage. I just think that's dumb. I think that we should have more weight classes. And I think that weight cutting, there's no like real, how do I say it? It's just not fair. It's just dumb. It's just not fair. It's just stupid. People are literally taking years off of their lives over it. And you don't really get to see like a fair matchup on the night. You get to see someone who ballooned up overnight and heavied up. That's why there's like rehydration clauses and like there's so much things with that. Weight is a lot. Weight is a lot. If you come in 0.1 over the thing, you have to pay $100,000 to a fucking boxing federation, or your title is offline, or it's not a real match or something like that. So why is it whenever these people come in 10 pounds over the night of, we don't weigh them then? That's like hiding something in your gloves, bro. Honestly, you hiding 10 extra pounds of muscle and fat and things that you could use against your opponent. I just think that's dumb. And I don't know. It's not going to change, and me yelling about it isn't going to change either, but how much more, bro? How much more you got to see? This is a bad start to the Paramount card, and I think weight cutting is fucking stupid. And I think that, once again, people will do things to win, and history is written by the winners, so nobody cares if, obviously Justin Gaethje just beat Paddy Pimblett, but, a lot of people are saying that he poked him in his eyes and stuff, but he won. And I think he would have won anyway. But that's what everybody's thinking now. He would have won anyway. And that's only because he won in the first place. We'll never be able to know, how this guy comes in and fights normally because he's cutting down so much weight. So, I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Like, subscribe, hype up the video, and share it around. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.